The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Double pass going to Samuels, right side of the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Cutback. It's a sprint to the pylon. Touchdown, Matthew Day.
Go, take what you want. Are you ready to hit the fun? Everything you got, man. Everything you got. You got to focus. You got to play with heart.
Here comes the rush. Hennessy throws, picked off by Fernandez at the 30-yard line.
How about that Wolfpack?
The Dave Doeren Show is presented by North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, proud to sponsor Wolfpack Athletics, and by Coke Zero, real Coke taste, 0 calories.
The season rolls on, and so does the Dave Doeren Show. With the head coach of the Wolfpack, I'm Tony Haynes. NC State improved to 4-0 on Saturday night and did so in resounding fashion, beating South Alabama on the road 63-13. And Coach, I suppose perfection is unattainable in the sport of football, but looking at your offense in the first half, can you imagine an offensive unit executing much better than the Wolfpack did?
No, they played really well, and you know, a lot of things we wanted to do, we were able to do, and we had a lot of other plays that we could have run that we held, and you know, I think Coach Canada and his staff have done a nice job of building off of different things we've done in week 1, week 2, and week 3, so we don't have tendencies. And players are making plays. You know, you got to give them credit. The guys are really doing a good job playing.
Well, coming up, Coach Doeren has more analysis on that impressive victory over South Alabama. A feature this week on practice. You don't want to miss that. And Mark Thomas is going to get coached up. Stay with us. We're just getting started. This is the Dave Doeren Show.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception, keeping electricity affordable. That's the power of your co-op membership. Learn more at togetherwesave.com.
North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, looking out for you.
This is the Ford F-150, and this changes everything.
Get a 2015 F-150 with 0 for 72 or get up to $92.35 total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Our farm is a family business. Most hog farms are family farms. I've been around the farm all my life. When I graduated from college, I just decided this was what I wanted to do.
She has come into the family business.
She'd rather be down here than anywhere else.
We take care of our land. Our land's what makes our living. Our hogs are well taken care of.
It works. We make it work.
She loves what she does, and she gives it 150%.
I'm Megan Spence, and I'm a North Carolina hog farmer.
You guys ready? Yes, sir. Are we ready? Yes, sir. Number 4 starts right now. Take the field, be physical.
We're back on the Dave Doeren Show. Thank you so much for joining us this week. NC State now 4-0 following that 63-13 victory over South Alabama down in Mobile on Saturday night. With that score, Coach, it's easy to forget that South Alabama once led this game 7-0. I mean, they zipped right down the field on the opening drive. They were into the game. Their crowd was into the game. but the Wolfpack was unfazed, just went on to score 28 unanswered points in the first quarter. How impressed were you with your team's answer to that opening score?
You know, nobody panicked, and we've been behind before. Obviously, they came out and they ran a nice play. You know, they ran a double move on our strong safety and beat him, and got in the end zone on a third down play. So, you know, it's our job when something bad happens to stay together and not flinch and to have an answer for it. I thought the offense and the kickoff return, too, and a great return by Naheem. Unfortunately called back, but it was a great response.
South Alabama playing very fast, up-tempo team in that opening drive. Amazingly, though, the Jaguars never got into the end zone for the rest of the game. What did your defense do to settle in after that?
I'll tell you, they were aggressive. I thought we were really hitting. I mean, there was a lot of really, really good contact plays. The guys played really hard up front. You could see guys straining, and when we blitzed, I thought the guys were coming with a physical mentality, and it was fun film to watch this morning.
I know one of the things you were excited about, 3 takeaways in this football game. Did you figure that was just a matter of time?
I did, but at the same time, you have to earn them. And Pratt, you know, really good coverage and a nice catch by him. Coach Hucks made a really nice call on one. Jared did a good job of sinking underneath the zone, and another catch, you know, ball hit him right in the hands, but sometimes the guys don't come down with them. And then, you know, our punter hung the ball up there a couple times, and their returners struggled with that, and Josh Jones was down there to get one of them.
Among other things, Coach, NC State set a new school record in this game with 7 rushing touchdowns. What are your thoughts about the variety that Matt Canada employed in the running game?
You know, Matt's, he's fun to be around when he's got tools to use. I mean, it's, he's a scientist in there, you know, and that formation that we get in with the double wings, we got Jay Sam on one side, Matt Days on the other, and Shad in the backfield, and then, you know, you can have Ramos or Trowell outside. I mean, there's a lot of weapons on the field, and the ball can go so many different ways. So it's fun to see him using that and taking advantage of his personnel.
And he seems to be on the same page with the quarterback, which is so important. Jacoby Brissett in this offense has options pre-snap. He has options after he has the football in his hands. How solid a job right now is he doing in the decision-making process?
He's a distributor, and he's having fun with it. He's making great decisions. You know, it doesn't always end up the way you want, but he's taking care of the football. He threw 2 great deep balls, which I was happy to see, because those were 2 things we wanted him to improve on. He threw really back-to-back plays, and he's playing at a high level, and just got to keep him going.
Every good football team has role players, guys who always don't seek the glory, and maybe they're very unselfish football players to help your team. One such guy, I think, for NC State is tight end Cole Cook. He had been primarily a blocker, but in this game he comes up with the first 3 receptions of his career. How gratifying is that for your coach to see that?
Yeah, I know Coach Faulkner was excited, and it's kind of been a tendency to run the ball when he's in there, so it was a good way to break a tendency with play-action passes and getting him the ball, and obviously he can catch. And almost got in on his 3rd one, so excited for him. I got to see his parents after the game, and they were really excited.
63-13, the Wolfpack has now won 7 in a row, dating back to last season.
How about that, Wolfpack? Hey, listen, you've done everything you're supposed to do. Listen to me, 4-0.
I think our offensive line came out and did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage. And, you know, I mean, in the first couple of plays that we ran, you know, we busted a lot of them for touchdowns. And, I mean, that was just a mere thing that you can see what they can do. You know, I mean, this game was the perfect game for them, and you know, I mean, they came out and showed why they're one of the best offensive lines in the country. You know, I mean, the sky's the limit for this group, and you know, I mean, we got to come back and be ready to play Saturday.
Brissett under center. He fakes. He rolls to his right, looking. He's going to throw end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jalen Samuels.
I mean, right now we're just gelling. You know, everybody's coming together. There's a lot of team camaraderie amongst each other. I mean, we're playing for one another. You know, we're just out there having fun. We're just loving ball. You know, so when you got a team that loves ball and loves to go to practice and you know, just get better each week, I mean, you can do something special. Our coach preached that, you know, our opponents are faceless. We need to prepare like we're playing against the national champs every week. You know, you know, we had a history of, you know, playing teams that were in a lower conference and not playing up to our potential, but playing down to their potential. It's just a good sign of how much we've grown to just go out there and dominate each week, no matter who we're playing against.
In motion comes Naheem Hines. Under center is Brissett. Hands off to Thorne. He's got a crease over the left side, 30-yard line, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, still moving into the end zone. Touchdown State.
Okay, this is again a shovel option, and we're using Naheem here as a decoy with the jet motion, trying to pull you. If you look at their defense, you'll see 3 to 4 guys run out there. So we knew we could get one-on-one here with the end, and it's just a read play. If the end expands, which is what he's doing here, he's going to flip it underneath to J. Sam, and we've got a guard here pulling up underneath to block whatever shows. If the end would squeeze inside, then he'd flip it outside to Shad for the pitch. So it's a shovel option play where he's got 2 different things he can do, and then obviously if the end squeezes and no one's there, he'll just run for a touchdown, which is what he did the week before. But it's a nice play for us, especially when you use it with the jet motion coming, because it pulls people the opposite direction of the play.
25 years ago this week, Damon Hartman kicked a 56-yard field goal as time expired to give NC State a dramatic 12-9 win over North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Did you know that Hartman's memorable boot still ranks as the longest in school history? The Dave Doeren Show returns after these messages.
What are people going to think of our new buttermilk crispy chicken? Let's find out.
It's probably the best sandwich I've ever had.
It's super crispy, but it's also really juicy.
So would you guys come back? Yep.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well, here's our card. The location is on the back. It's McDonald's? What? What? What?
Oh, get out of here.
No way.
Wait, seriously?
Try some buttermilk crispy chicken. It's right around the corner at McDonald's. Buttermilk.
At 36, Jo was concerned about having her first child. A specialist saw something on an ultrasound and recommended a difficult choice. Jo came to Rex for a second opinion. She was evaluated and reassured at the UNC Specialty Women's Center at Rex. Not long after, Levi was born.
It's a brand new day.
It's our favorite kind of story.
Sun is shining.
One with a happy beginning. Rex Healthcare.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, looking out for you.
So delighted to have you with us this week. It is the Dave Doeren Show with the head coach of the Wolfpack. I'm Tony Haynes, and Coach, I know you to be highly organized, and that carries over to your practice plans. How do you map out a practice plan, and in what ways does practice change each day during the week?
You know, practice makes permanent. That's where all of our habits are created, winning and losing habits. So, you know, we take a lot of pride in organizing practice to meet the needs of our team and making sure that we're, you know, in tune with where they're at physically. Tuesdays during the game week is usually our most physical day. It's a full padded practice, and we focus on our first down, second down game plans. We always start with our special teams and then move into our fundamental segment of practice, and then we get into a little bit of crossover work where we'll still work against each other for speed of the game, one-on-ones, pass rush, 7-on-7, and then we get into our opponent looks, our scout team looks from there.
You've heard it many times before, practice makes perfect. It's oh so true. Take a look.
Game 4. Can you look ahead? You can't. You can't look ahead. All right, you guys mastered your preparation last week. A year ago, 12 months ago at this time, we're sitting there at the same record, but we weren't playing the same way. All right? The difference is the process is different. The preparation is different. The maturity is different. The way you guys practice is different. Keep doing it. You understand? Don't take your foot off the freaking gas right now. You'll see when you watch film, if you haven't yet, you're playing the best team you've played yet. I'm not just saying that to get you to play better. I'm telling you, they're a talented football team. effort today was outstanding. It was really good practice. That's the team, man. Just keep being that team that you were today. Guys are having fun. They're flying around. They're doing their job. They're getting better. Take care of each other. Get a good meal. Get up in here. Let's go. Go, Tony. Let's go. Family on two. 1, 2, family.
This week I'm getting coached up by the tight ends, fullback, and special teams coordinator, Coach Eddie Faulkner. And we'll just say this, the guy in charge of a lot of touchdowns. Your group is scoring some touchdowns.
Well, good players make good coaches, so I'll leave it there. But they're playing good right now.
You know, one of the things we've seen from your group, obviously Jalen Samuels being a part of that fullback, H-back group, is it's so diverse. There's so many things you guys are doing in this offense. Do you like that about it?
I love it about it. I mean, that's what we talk about, being able to do anything that's asked of us to do and be able to execute it at a high level and, you know, ultimately be successful doing it, and we've had a chance to do that so far.
You know, there's run blocking, which is a big part of it. You guys doing a great job with that, but come on, look, I'm all about catching the ball, moving in space. You guys work on a lot of drills with that. Why do you work on that so much?
Just because, you know, a lot of times in situations we're involved in the pass game or down the red zone, it's third down conversion type where we got to hit our route depth, where we got to make tough catches with people on top of us, things like that. So we just make a big emphasis on getting that done.
I love it. All right, let's go. You're getting me coached up?
I'm ready to go.
My favorite one.
All right, now, so to signify kind of making catches in traffic, we like to use these pop-ups where we'll get behind them. We'll do a couple different drills out of it, but one of them's getting behind it, all right, and then running through traffic. So it forces us to get our hands out in front and not let the ball get to our body where a defender can knock it down. So we want to come through the pop-ups, hands out to catch the point, taking a picture of the ball, all right? So you can catch it in traffic like that and then pull it into your body, signifying these are defenders or people like hanging over you. We don't worry about pass interference. We want to make the catch regardless and take it out of the ref's hands.
And the other thing I like about this so much is we use these a lot in the NFL because some guys kind of blink their eyes when they get physical contacts, and those tight ends, we're catching it in traffic all the time.
Yeah, I use those a whole lot there.
All right, here we go.
We ready?
Yep.
Good, putting it away.
Yeah.
We can get one more. I'm gonna throw a little earlier.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
There we go. Coming in traffic, hands out in front.
Yeah, let me get one more.
Your hands reaching through there would be good.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, it's crazy coming through there. I feel that contact that's coming on me at all times, but
makes you get used to it. All right,
I think I can make it through here. Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're
gonna make it a little harder on you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're gonna kind of figure eight, go in front of this bag, and as you come around, you're gonna get here. Maybe need to knock it out of the way, or just, you know, get where you can see the ball. But it's gonna come quickly right after you come out of here. So creating that interference where maybe a defender or a linebacker is flashing in front of you, and boom, you can still see the ball.
Okay.
All right. You'll gather yourself again, go figure eight around this edge, find the ball, catch, eyes to the tuck, and then we would finish.
All right, Coach.
All right, so we'll just start right there.
All right.
Going that way, going front on both times.
Speed, I mean, mid-speed, full speed?
I mean, it's once we go, it's probably like a 3/4 speed. The most important part of the drill is right here when you're transitioning and getting your eyes, flash your eyes to the ball.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
You gotta find it.
Oh. Running out of it.
You gotta find the ball. You gotta find the ball. Right,
that's what makes it hard.
Yeah,
There we go. There it is. Good. There we go. Not easy. Those guys are surprisingly pretty good at it.
I like it.
There you go. See, you got the secret now by swimming past it. There it is. There you go. Swimming past it. There you go. You got it now. There it is. Boom. Woo.
What are people going to think of our new buttermilk crispy chicken? Let's find out.
It's probably the best sandwich I've ever had.
It's super crispy, but it's also really juicy.
So would you guys come back? Yeah, definitely. Well, here's our card. The location is on the back. It's McDonald's? What? What?
Oh, get out of here.
No way.
Wait, seriously?
Try some buttermilk crispy chicken. It's right around the corner at McDonald's. Buttermilk.
This is the Ford F-150, the only pickup with a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body bolted to a high-strength steel frame. It's also a wake-up call for every full-size pickup in its class. No body rust, most towing, best payload, highest gas mileage. This is the Ford F-150, and every other truck is history.
Now get an F-150 with 0 for 72 or get up to $92.35 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
We could show you impressive images of the technology we employ with dramatic success at Rex Cancer Center, or footage of our team of cancer specialists and the many examples why people choose Rex for excellence in healthcare. But the images that inspire us most are ones like this.
It's a brand new day. The sun is shining.
Rex UNC Cancer Care, chosen for excellence.
Coming up this week, it's the ACC opener against Louisville. The Wolfpack returns to Carter Finley Stadium. Kickoff time is 12:30 p.m. Airtime on the Wolfpack Sports Network is 10:30 in the morning. And a programming reminder, the Dave Doeren radio show, normally heard on Wednesdays, will move to Tuesday night this week. Airtime is 7 p.m. And as always, the show originates from the Backyard Bistro in Raleigh.
Week 5 scouting report is NC State going into ACC play against the Louisville Cardinals right here at Carter Finley Stadium. We're going to take a look at this team that looks completely different than the team we saw a year ago. Why? 10 guys got drafted into the NFL. 12 right now are on NFL rosters. So this is a young team, and obviously we saw that from the beginning of the year with some of the film we saw on these guys. So let's look at their defense. 3-4 defense, big 3-down linemen, 300 guys right here, 4 outside linebackers. Even when you're in 3 wide receivers, they like to slip in this guy, allow him to be kind of a hybrid outside linebacker, cover guy on the nickel. But the 2 guys we're going to look at is the strong safety, number 25, Josh Harvey Clemens. He is very talented. He's going to be playing on Sundays as well one day. He's a junior he is a ball hawk. Whenever you're looking for a guy to come up and make plays, he's definitely the one. But the thing you know about him, he can get beat deep. He loves to kind of be up here around the line of scrimmage, almost at linebacker level. Then the other guy, we will talk about a linebacker. Number 55, Keith Kelsey, leading tackle for loss. He's a blitzer, so he's going to lead this team in sacks. So that's the defense, which not as scary as it was a year ago, but still pretty good. The offense, 3 wide receivers, predominantly shotgun. Bobby Petrino, the head coach, former quarterback coach when I was in Jacksonville. I know Coach Petrino real well. Boy, he loves to be creative. He loves to really open things up. But the problem he has right now, he doesn't have a quarterback. The 2 guys he's got a sophomore, number 14, Kyle Bolin, who he's playing some pocket passer, throws the ball downfield, and then a true freshman, Lamar Jackson. So we got number 8, number 14. 8's in there, he's going to be predominantly running the football. Number 14's in there, you're going to see him throwing it downfield. Loves to challenge guys on the outside, but boy, his key target right now, redshirt freshman Mickey Crum. This guy, he's probably going to be all ACC tight end. They find him a lot, especially in the middle of the field. And that is the Week 5 scouting report. ACC play against the Louisville Cardinals.
Well, as Mark said, it's the ACC opener next Saturday at Carter Finley Stadium. 12:30 will be the kickoff time. And, Coach, reflecting back on the non-conference portion of your schedule, beyond winning, do you think you really successfully squeezed everything out of those non-conference games that you could?
We played a lot of players. I mean, that's the key is we're so young still, and 23 freshmen playing, and all of them got reps during these 4 weeks, and our backup quarterback played in every game. So it was really, really important that those things happen because you never know, injury-wise, what's going to happen throughout the course of the season. And We've already had our share of them on the O-line, but the other positions, you just don't know when a guy's going to have to step up and play, so it's been really valuable.
Louisville got off to a slow start, losing its first 3 games. It got well against Samford, winning 45-3 on Saturday, and they unleashed Lamar Jackson, a young quarterback, a quarterback who rushed for 184 yards in that football game. What kind of headaches does that give your defense?
Well, you're +1 in the run game, so numbers-wise, you know, you're going to have to be really smart, make sure that you're packed in the right way, and I'm sure he's got throws, you know, whether it's down the field play action type throws or the screen game if you don't put enough people outside. So, you know, we got to do a good job being sound, and with those kind of players, you have to really tackle well. And I mean, he's a freshman, so this is going to be the first loud game that he's played a lot of football in, and we'll need our fans to be crazy going into the game.
You're pretty excited about returning to Carter
Oh,
Finley,
yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah, 2 in a row on the road. It's great to be home.
All right, a recap of that ACC opener against Louisville right here next week on the Dave Doeren Show. See you then.
Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Cutback. It's a sprint to the pylon. Touchdown, Matthew Day.
Go, take what you want. Are you ready to head for fun? Everything you got, man. Everything you got. You got to focus. You got to play with heart.
Here comes the rush. Hennessy throws, picked off by Fernandez at the 30-yard line.
How about that Wolfpack? Wolfpack! Let's go!
The Dave Doeren Show has been presented by North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, proud to sponsor Wolfpack Athletics, and by Coke Zero, real Coke taste, 0 calories.
Let's get